Bad news, bad news. This is a bad spot to be in. I've somehow found a worse spot to be in. Hello friends, this is Cold Run. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Elden Ring's Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, where we're here. I'm just right now at the High Road Cross here, because I've been messing with my inventory a bit. I've culled some of the weapons I have here, just so that the ones I have are ones that I have actually a chance of using. Like, not all of them are buffed up or ones that I'm using right now. Like, but at some point I might want to try like dual claws and that try power stancing that, or I might want to try like the blood pata, which I haven't used in a while, or the poisoned hand, like, or dual whips. Like, but these are, I got rid of a lot of like the generic straight swords or colossal swords, just putting them in my chest for now. I did not sell them. Yeah, and so a couple of mechanical things also. So there was a comment in the last video, and thank you so much for clarifying this, that I think it was from Vorpalgel, that when these claws, the beast claws, were just kind of as they weren't doing a whole lot of, my arcane wasn't working for me. They were still doing fine damage, but the arcane wasn't helping. But by switching it to, it's only apparently with arcane scaling that blood, and this had no arcane scaling before, but only when I give it either occult or blood, I think, that it actually gets arcane scaling, and the arcane I have, which it seems like it's a pretty decent amount, a 42 arcane, starts actually helping it. And that clarification helps a lot, because I was just assuming that no matter what, that arcane helps with blood loss buildup. But no, it's only if it has specifically arcane scaling. Yeah, so I think it should be doing, hopefully speedier blood loss at the moment. I've also been experimenting with Hand of Melania, because, like, oh, wrong one. Yeah, because I want to practice that waterfowl dance, and I think I have it okay at this point. Watch me get it totally wrong. Now. Nope. Now. Yeah, so then, so I think that's how. I always got the timing wrong when I tried it before. Let me try taking on this Black Knight, for instance, to see if we can, how this waterfowl dance will work. Hello, friend. Nope. There. Yeah, like, that seems really good when you actually use it the right way. Even so, I'm not a huge fan of, just visually, I don't love, like, the big katana setup. But this seems cool enough that I want to try it out. But I'll probably go back to the Beast Claws for now. I was just happy I finally got that working. Because at some point, I think it would be cool in, like, a Mikola-focused DLC to go in just in full Melania garb. Which I'm sure every other person does, but I don't even care. Other thing I wanted to mess with mechanically is my, on the note of arcane, is trying out a, what would this be? I think it's the Dragon Communion seal. That's the one that seals what grows with arcane, right? Yeah, I almost never do incantations, but I'd like to, again, I don't know that I'll use them a lot, but I want to at least keep them in my back pocket. And so I'll take a stab at what ones I might actually conceivably use. I don't know if Bestial Vitality... No. I was thinking maybe Bestial Vitality, but it doesn't scale up with Arcane, so this is probably going to do negligible healing. We will try Roar of Regalia. I know this doesn't scale with Arcane either, but I just want to see it. A lot of these blood ones feel like I'd rather just use my weapon. But Bloodflame Blade seems useful. Like, I could do that before the fight. Have I ever actually... I didn't know I could do Pest Threads. I don't think I've actually ever had the ability to do Pest Threads. I've never... It sounds like I can just be annoying. But I just want to try it to see it once. And on top of this, I think I'll just do some, I'll put up some of these fortification ones. Not Barrier of Gold, but like Magic Fortification. And and then flame and lightning. These are ones I might eventually at some point use. Any others? There was like, wasn't there one that made me silent? This is kind of an interesting one too, Shadow Bait. Again, I don't know that I'd use it, but I'll keep an eye out for situations. Where was the other one? It was, shoot. It was like Sneaky Strike or something. Assassin's Approach. Silences footsteps, reduces fall and sound. This sounds like it could also be useful. And so if we did this, we would get the main thing set up. Get this, and so how do I do it? I guess do I do my left hand then? Yes. And can I hold it? Because it could have been held before. It looks like it could be held for a single follow-up, maybe? Does that sound right? No, charging increases potency, so charging does matter. And I didn't even hold it that time, I just charged. Oh, the bear had horns on its head. For some reason, I didn't notice that before. So I could charge it up beforehand, and even if I let go after that initial charge, it does like raw and then a second raw. So another thing I saw, which I didn't mentally process at the time he said it, was the Hornsent said that Miquella's plan involved separating Marika and the Erd Tree from their divinity, from their godhood, and or at least he hinted at that. And so I imagine that in the canon of when the DLC is taking place, like, it's any time before Marika's death, when Marika's still out there, and before, like, the DLC technically takes place. I know technically, like, I'm already on my honeymoon with Ronnie, but like, in the canon of when this event is taking place, I think it's taking place after Moog. It has to take place after Moog dies, but before, like, we actually deal with Marika. So the Erd Tree is probably not on fire for all purposes, because if it were burned, then I think a lot of the Hornsent stuff about a lot of the stuff just wouldn't make as much sense, I don't think. I don't know what his plan would be then. How doing stuff here would separate Marika from Godhood. He's divesting himself of stuff. Miquella is. He's like getting rid of his lineage and his body, and becoming something new. But he still has his lineage, and he can't get rid of that. And that's something that, I mean, Psycho Killer Keskase over there is like very much aware of. Like I don't think she would like him. That's part of the appeal. But maybe it's that if he wants to become like the head of the Shadow Tree, and doing so would somehow shift the lineage away from its power. I really don't know. We'll see, but I don't have a great theory about that. Oh, and last time, I'm not going to go there now because it was a nightmare. It wasn't that bad, but it was rough. Last time, when I went outside the castle wall here, there was a symbol of a scale with a flame balanced against a woven circle. I didn't know what that was until I was going through my inventory and saw 2 Haligtree based items. Like this, the Haligtree Night Helm, worn by knights sworn to the Haligtree, graced by a crown of unalloyed gold. And the Haligtree thing that defines it is up there. It's that crown of unalloyed gold, which is very much, it's just the symbol of Miquella. There was one other Haligtree knight thing I saw, like a soldier one. Here, the Sacred Crown Helm. Yeah, flanged iron cap adorned with a crown of iron gold, which increases faith, worn by foot soldiers sworn to the Haligtree. So that scale outside Shadowkeep, which was balancing a flame with that ring, that must have been, that's the symbol of the Shadow Trees, the Shadow Tree, of Team Mesmer, of Mesmer's crusade allied with the with Team Mikola, which shocks me because I didn't think Mikola. I thought Mikola was a demigod come lately. Like I thought Mikola came after all of this was over. Was Melania here? What Halig? No, because Melania's the Halig. Melania wouldn't have been Team Erd. The alloyed gold was never allied with the Erd tree, was it? That crown of unalloyed gold was never allied with the Erd tree. I think that was always a symbol of the Halig tree as a separate entity from the Erd tree. Is that correct? Again, just based off of stuff from the base game. I also wanted to check out what was the actual symbol at Castle Ensis? It was somewhere there. I think it was near the front gate. Was it this also? Was it a moon, or was I just misinterpret when I wrote that it was a moon? Was I just misinterpreting? Oh, right. Was I just misinterpreting the crown of unalloyed gold on the right side for a... Was this always on fire? Probably was. Was I just always misinterpreting the crown of unalloyed gold for being a moon? How have I still not gotten an item? I'm still missing something. We'll look for that in a second. Yeah, this was the same symbol all along. It wasn't... I was interpreting this to be the flame and the moon, because the moon is a symbol of Caria, and this place is full of Carian stuff. Oh, hi. Yeah, I love this weapon now, the Beast Claw. I'm just a big fan of it. I've adjusted my... So I have Shard of Alexander, boost the attack power skills, which I'm using a bunch. Godskin Swaddling Cloth, and Rotten Sword, Winged Sword Insignia, because I'm doing a lot of successive attacks with this. Yeah, so this has always been a symbol of the Halig tree, aligned with, or unalloyed gold. It's possible I'm misremembering, and that unalloyed gold was just Mikola and Melania's. No, I have notes on this. Let me check my notes from last year. Okay, what I noted was that from Radagon's Rings of Light, from that incantation, it said that that Mikola abandoned Golden Order fundamentalism when it didn't cure Melania's rot. This was the beginning of unalloyed gold. So, yeah, if there's a symbol of... If this is a... Hold on a second. If this is a symbol of the Halig tree, maybe that's when Marika abandoned him? Maybe that's when Marika abandoned Mesmer? Because Marika doesn't seem like she'd have any problem with, like, Mesmer doing a war crime against the Hornsent. But Mesmer allying with the Halig tree? And maybe Mesmer is, like, getting love bombed by Mikola too. Maybe that's what led to this break? That Mesmer allied with the Halig tree. And maybe Mesmer is a puppet for... Mesmer is doing stuff here. Again, I don't know what the ultimate end goal is. I don't know. I think the ultimate end goal is separating Mikola and the Erd tree from their divinity, but I don't know how they're going to do that. But maybe what started out as a crusade against the Hornsent for Mikola's... for Marika's purposes turned into... Mesmer being converted to a puppet of Mikola by the love bombing. And that's when Marika, like, I'm thinking of that Marika blessing. Where is this? Yeah, Marika created several of these physics for Mesmer's sake, but never again. Maybe it was because it wasn't out of disgust of, like, what he was doing here of all the burning. It was because she felt betrayed. Huh. Okay, so a new theory that's, again, probably wrong, but I like it for now. I'm trying to find that thing I missed before. It's down below me. But where below me? No, because right now I'm too far down. Hello, friend. Look at that. Just Black Knight deleted. It's like... Wait, where was that? It's like up there? The item I saw is like just on the ledge above, but I didn't see it before. What am I missing? Oh, it's right here. This is how I get to it. It's a bolt. It's 10 bolts. One. Where does this go? How am I discovering new stuff in Castellensis? This is like the 17th time I've been here. And now there's something else. A glint slab fly. What is this? Oh, this is just a... Oh, this is one of those flies found near Monus Meader. The glintstone that produces its light has become freakishly enlarged, while the span of its life is brief as a whisper. And this takes... Ah, okay. Maybe that is the last thing, but given enough stuff I've seen here in Castellensis, I'll probably be back here another... Oh, God! Hi. Probably back here another 7 times. I also want to talk briefly about... Oh, you're just going to talk. I wanted to talk briefly about the Hornsent Grand Dam, because the Hornsent Grand Dam over there mentioned having a son. I just wonder if the Hornsent son she was talking about is like the Hornsent we saw. I mean, probably not. There's a billion Hornsent, but law of conservation of characters, a little like a Roger Ebert concept that, like, if they're talking about a general type, I don't remember this. Let me look this up. Any main character whose purpose is not readily apparent must be more important than he or she seems. That was Ebert's law of conservation of characters. And so the Hornsent is one of the very few like Hornsent main characters we know. And it makes me think that if the Grand Dam, one of the other Hornsent NPCs, is mentioning a son briefly, maybe it's the same one, but that's just a thing in passing. That's probably actually not the case. Another mechanical thing, as I was going through these, because I tried out the Dance of Rana, the Rana weapon, and it's fun, it's cool, but I don't really like it that much. I don't like its ability that much, I should say, because the Dancing Blade of Rana, like, I love that its dexterity scaling is A. I love that Unending Dance looks awesome, and I think that the curved sword power stance is something I want to play around with more, so I might come back to it. But I don't love its Unending Dance because I just run out. I just get knocked out of it very quickly, and so I might at some point watch a video on how to use it, or maybe it's just a bad, but it feels like I'm probably misusing it because it seems like such a cool weapon. But what my concern is, what I bring it up here is because the Rana, this is not the only dance, and I have a whole gear set that's like this dancer's hood that talks about enhances the power of dancing attacks, and this had stuck in my mind for a bit now because I'm thinking, like, you gave me one dancing attack, what's the point? But then it hit me that my favorite weapon in the game, Eleonora's pole blade, is a dance. This is Bloodblade Dance. This is specifically, it's called a dance. Like, I love that. If that's the case. And so definitely correct me if I'm mistaken. But I'm pretty sure this must, non-rhetorical question, does the Rana gear boost the boost the skill from Eleonora's pole blade? Does it boost Bloodblade Dance? It has to be. It's so specifically a dance. Also, the last thing then, before we get started on the actual session. Sorry, I know I've been playing for like 20 minutes now, and like we haven't even started the session. We haven't started the new content, I should say. But I've just in testing out different weapon abilities, like to see which I want to put in the chest and which I wanted to keep, I have killed enough Black Knights at this point that I can level up faith once more. And that means I can level up and try out the, where was it? It's that mace, that fire mace. Yeah, the serpent flail. I don't think this is going to be any good for me. I think it's based on too much on faith, but I want to see what it looks like. A flare, the serpent flail, flail with coiled snakes for bludgeoning heads. Fire roars within the snakes' bodies, inflicting horrible burns. Some of Messmer's army use these to burn horn scent. The skill ignites a flame in the snakes and empowers flame attack. So, like, I could potentially pair this with Knight Rider Flail and, like, make them both fiery. I don't know. Once ignited, strong attacks and other moves that strike the ground will cause an explosion. I just want to see this. So I'm going to buff this up to +9, and I'll be right back. Oh! Okay, so I'm here sitting at the, putting an Ash of War on this flail I have, and I'm wondering, because I'm wondering how I would know that whole, like, lightning goes better with dex and fire goes better with strength. It's right here. Does it have to be, though? Like, if I go with, let's say, Flaming Strike, it makes strength scaling initially a C, but I don't have to make it that. I guess if I do, to the extent I make it that way, a flame weapon, it becomes more strength-based. But Flame Art... No, Flame Art still sucks for Dex. It just adds some more to Faith, which is even worse for me, I think. So again, a non-rhetorical question. This Flare, O Serpent ability, it says it ignites a flame, temporarily empowering flame attacks. Does that impact flame attacks on both my weapons? Like, if I put fire on my another power stanced flail, and I have Flare, O Serpent up, will this boost both of them? Will it boost my power overall versus just keeping the other flail like as a keen weapon? I'm also trying to understand fire versus flame art. It looks like flame art just adds a lot more raw fire damage and physical damage. Just flame art just seems flat out better. Flame art just seems better. Is there any reason to use fire here over flame art since I'm not a strength build? I don't think so, but I'll go with that. All right, with all that said, let's head to and test this weapon out in, nope, not Morn. Wrong, wait. This really does look similar to this world, doesn't it? But not all parts of it, because it's, it's this thing that got me thinking. It's like this little pinnacle leading to a bay. Is there even a nub here? Sort of. I mean, it's not quite the same. I don't know. I think I'm stretching it with that. There are similarities though in how the worlds are set up. Gosh, I'm super interested in what they're going to say about the realm of shadow, what it actually is. Because it feels like it's sort of a death realm, but it's more like a realm that's like death attuned rather than like this. It's not like this is the afterlife, but it feels like a death attuned world, like a world that like thrives on death and has some weird interactions with death. All right, Stone Coffin Fissure, the actual like next thing in the playthrough. So let's first try out some of these. What does power stancing on this look like? So there's a 3-hit combo, I think. No, a 4-hit combo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a fifth one? 2, 3, 4. No, so it's 4. It's 4. Now let's see the... What was it? Flaro Serpent. And then it goes away. So it's a unless I just waited too long. No, it does go away quickly. So it's only it buffs up a single attack, I guess. Temporarily empowering flame attacks. Once ignited, strong attacks and other moves that strike the ground will cause an explosion. So then, and then it keeps it though for a while until it explodes. Is that, I wonder if that's right. It looks like it is. So let me try, but this is, Okay. Sorry, I'm experimenting a lot today, and I apologize for that because... Oh, and I want to try Pest Threads. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not really sorry, but I do want to actually play. Or progress, we'll say, because I am playing. Anyway, we got 2 paths initially, up and down. Let's start with up, because down is probably where we're going to end up. Bloodstain's up here. Someone going to jump at me? Yeah, we got the goopy goops. Why are people dying here? Are they jumping off? Okay, so is the next person going to be the same thing? That's a giant sword you have. Note to self, be careful of that jump. Jumping ahead. Yeah, actual jumping. Not just running and taking... Okay. Alright, we'll try this, but we may die. I can't horse here, right? No. Yeah, actual jumping required ahead. One of the very few times that jumping required ahead is not a troll message. What is that? Almost looks like a giant rat. Maybe it's just a bigger slug, but it looks like it has more structure than the blobs. Oh, Jesus, hi. I forgot I can power stance. I'm so happy I'm trying out power stance. I don't know if it's good or what, but it's really interesting. And each part of that sequence does more than the prior part, right? That's my guess. Wary of up. Thank you. I know to some extent it spoils things, but... And I'm glad I didn't play my base playthrough, but it's a different kind of fun. Like, it's a fun of community. Oh, you got blobbed. Yeah, this is a person that got blobbed. It's a different kind of fun. And so it doesn't detract from it, the fun for me. Usually it doesn't detract from it. Again, usually it doesn't, in general, it doesn't detract from the fun for me so much as it alters it. Alright, so we're trying this way. Let there be sniping spot down, yeah. I'm glad I leveled up because I have a feeling I'm gonna die probably pretty soon. Yeah, there's a couple. Wait, are those blood fiends? That kind of looks like a blood fiend. It is. Whoa. You just blew sleep dust. Danger ahead. This is gonna crash, isn't it? I'm rating that good. This is one of those areas where I probably should. I'll stop reading the comments for now. The comments, the messages, because yeah, that I was just talking about the question of when comments enhance. St. Trina's arrow. When comments enhance versus detracting. I think that's one of those areas where it detracts, but again, not totally. I can't see anything. Nope, don't sleep me, bro. Give me your back. All right, heal up a bit. I keep forgetting the power stance. Up here, up here. Hidden path? No, that's not a hidden path. I say I'm not going to read it, and then I read... I deserved that. You know what? I got what I deserved. I got 100% of what I deserved just there. That was... Oh, that's where it was. That was amazing. I'm going to upvote that if I can find that comment again. All right, let's take the bait this time. Because I think we've done everything we can up there. Why are there blood fiends here, and why are they Trina based? Because you're no longer blood fiends, you're like sleep fiends at this point. Oh shoot. Nope. Bad news, bad news. This is a bad spot to be in. I've somehow found a worse spot to be in. So I may go back to the mace at some point, but I am okay for the moment going with a claw build. Look how strong this is. Look at just the raw power this gives. Is that a Site of Grace down there? No, those are my runes. Site of Grace. You know what? Let's be sneaky. Shadow bait? No. I mean, maybe, but... Nope, wrong thing. Oh. Well, that didn't work. It didn't work because I was in plain sight. Wow, there's a lot of you. Alright, we need... How do we get an advantage here? We need distance, for one thing. We need distance. We need to Ornstein and Smough them. Smo? Smough? How do you pronounce it? And we need to get our runes, because we'll probably die. Nope, bad spot to be in. Good. Oh, shoot. Another one woke up. Good. This wasn't hard enough yet. Bam! Oh, and there's more over there. I can't get too far away. Nope. Okay. So let's take a... So I can't run around all that much. I have to be aggressive also. I think as they come up, I think I take them out when there was only like 2 at a time. All right, so I land here. Who sees me at first? What are my options? Where can I jump to? Where's deadly? Where's safe? I think this might actually be safest because Assassin's Claw is working for me here. It gets me, at least gets me enough time to get you. And I mean get smashed by. Not again. Not again! Ah! No, I'm gonna die. Heal up! Okay, just give me a breather. Heal up again. Okay. Alright, this was a better starting point, at least, I think. What were you looking out over? Deep Purple Lily. Okay, so the Deep Purple Lilies... And the other comment I got was, and thank you again for this, is apparently I didn't need to backtrack through the entirety of the Cerulean Coast, because Teolier is somewhere, like, continuing on. I assume further down here. So, yeah, much appreciated there. Oh, wait. Alright. Nope, wrong button. Alright. So will assassins approach again? So it doesn't seem to work as I thought it would. I thought it was going to be, like, completely silent, but... But not necessarily. This is okay, this is working way better. Greetings. Look at the damage. I just got to get the timing right, because it still doesn't... I mean, sometimes it interrupts them, but often it does not. Are you alone? What was that? I think maybe it hit the tree or something. All right, there's 2 of them there. Can I get one to come without the other? I mean, I have... Okay, so that sucks. I mean, with my current build and all that, it sucks. That delay. The pest threads I can get rid of. I'm not again. A lot of these, I'm getting interested in like this, how the stat. Ooh, a cross. How this Mikolo is down here. I'm getting interested in how the stats in this game work, just because, again, for a possible second playthrough, like this is fun for exploration, but the mechanics are part of it, and builds and stuff are part of what makes a second playthrough. Oh God, I'm just getting destroyed. Are part of what makes a second... Oh! Ah! That timing. Are part of what makes a second playthrough, or even the first playthrough, more fun. And so, what makes pest threads good? Like, are there pest threads builds? Are there... I don't know. Alright, so there's 2 of you here. We could probably improve this. Like, maybe we keep the mask, because what does the mask do? Slightly raises attack power and blood loss nearby. It's not perfect, but maybe. But maybe we change, because the gown doesn't have that. It was just flavor. Maybe we change that to the black knife armor. This is quite a combo here. I think it's the armor that is the only thing that has any effect of the black knife set. Is that right? We also could potentially swap in something for focus to help avoid sleep, but sleep hasn't been an issue so far. Yet, at least. It might be at some point. Nope, they see me. They hear me. I'm doing something wrong on that. One of you hears me, at least. That was even creeping. I used Assassin's Approach and I was sneaking. And I'm in this armor. Maybe I actually, like, kicked a rock or something. Like, I did something that made a literal sound. Like, even if I wasn't making sounds, I could have done something that triggered a sound. Shadow Realm Rune 3. I haven't been looking at these much. The soldiers who are going to join the crusade were rewarded aplenty. Are those the only ones I have yet so far? Yeah, I have the Brokens and Shadow Realm Rune 4. I'll keep an eye out for those as they come up. Ooh, an actual Site of Grace. Yeah, because that was a nasty little section. Got a ghost? And before I rest, I'll take another look back through there. Shadow Tree Fragment. What is this? Carved words coalesce. I abandon here my love. I wonder if he's abandoning his superpower. It's essentially a superpower. He compels love. Is he saying I will no longer use my love bombs? What is that? I don't know, but we'll look after we unlock the Site of Grace, certainly. Fissure Cross. There may just be no map here. Kindly Mikola. I see you've thrown away something you should not have under any circumstances. How will you salvation offer to those who cannot be saved, when you could not even save your other self? So this is this where... Is the Trina part of Mikola the love part, and that's the part he divested? Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a bone of some kind. Okay. Don't you dare... Hey, don't kink shame. This other area shows for stuff further down, but I don't think I can get there yet. I think that's where I'll go as I keep progressing down. Ah, too bad Ansbach can't hear about this. He would be excited. Probably be depressed, but he'd be depressed. He knows what's up at this point. All right, Teolier. No Teolier. Grave birds. This makes me think of another thing I want to try out. I don't know when I'll exactly use it, but the gravity stuff. I don't want to replace it on this, but maybe instead of Bloodblade, Poleblade, I equip something with gravity. So I'm trying out, and maybe the Smith script is better in this case. But just for the moment, for the heck of it, for the fun, let's try Gravitas. Try ranged battle. Actually, you know what? That's probably a better idea for while I'm up here, at least. Oh, right, I tried Scattershot Throw, too. Seems okay. Yeah, ranged battle is smart. I just have to avoid yeeting myself off. And maybe while we're doing this, we replace Rotten Wingsword Insignia with the Smith script one. Whoops. Yeah, this is probably better. Oh, look. It's these things. Watchers of Everjails. What are you watching here? And time bombs, if I remember correctly. So we got a couple paths we can go down. Oh no, this is where we just came from. There are still a couple of You don't look as stony. Yeah, we can go down this way too. Let's start this way, because this looks like the less likely way. Like the other way looks, I don't know. Well, the other way looks more obvious. You can always come back. In fact, I'm gonna mark to come back that way. Yeah, we're trying Milady for the moment. The fedora weapon. No precious item ahead. Are you sure? They're probably right. There's probably nothing here. And yet, I'm not certain enough that if I die, I die. I'm fine with that. I'll try it just to be sure. Oh, nope. That looked like a platform. It was not a platform. They tried to help, but I wanted to see for myself. And now in a bit of a more controlled environment, at least, let's try the Milady. Yeah, it didn't like that, certainly. I don't know if it was just the sword hit or the ability, or if it was actually weak to gravity. Well, we can't get up even if we wanted to, so let's finish it off. Nothing there. Can we keep going down? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I see you. Savage Claws aren't all that much help here, actually. Gosh, I want a fourth weapon. I mean, I guess I could put the, You know what? In the name... No, let's try... What is steel? Let's try the steel wire torch here. This probably does nothing. I probably actually have to level this up for it to do anything at this point, don't I? Yeah, I probably have to actually level it up for it to be useful. Level up my torch. Put ancient smithing stones of lore into a torch. I know I don't need to kill you, but... Yeah, we'll just go with this. The flask. Nope, nope. Something that's both a strength and a frustration of the series is how of the Soulsborne series is how it's so sometimes Sekiro less than others, but some of these things are so deliberate, especially with slower attacks and weapons, that you can as soon as you hit something, you have like 3 to 5 business days to realize your mistake and just sit there and stew in it, because there's nothing to do to stop it now that you started it, and you know that you're about to get bonked, but you just you oh shit, I want to get that. Can I still go back up? Probably. Are you gonna turn into time bombs? Are you gonna attack me? Why? You're never hostile. They're slinky attacking me. Trying to draw blood from a stone. This is not the best use of blood loss. Yeah, bomb. Oh! I thought I was going to try to trigger it. Hey! I see you looking at me. So how do we get back up? Wait, anyone behind? I was too savage. Gosh. Yep, Note to self, be careful when pressing L2 with this weapon. Hi. And it just rolls away. It's little pieces. It's a little further away, but... Oh, hello. Great, turns out I could just hit them a lot. I don't have to snipe them from afar. That's a lesson I'm learning about Savage Claws. Just hit them, and it's probably okay, unless you die. But if you don't die, it's probably okay. Oh, there's my stuff. How do I get back up? Because there was that deep purple lily that I'll probably never use, but looked rare. Oh, and what's this? It is nothing. It might be too late. I might have gone too far down to get that lily for the moment. Oh, I can get in here too. Or, again, some runes. It's essentially some runes. Am I going to get blobbed? Yeah, I'm going to get blobbed here. Glad I checked back here, because there is something else here. Oh, right, I have rolling sparks now. So I can do this from a bit more range. Good. Velvet Sword of St. Trina. This is going to be... there was another Sword of St. Trina I couldn't get because it was too high in intelligence, I think. Or maybe faith. What is this one? Cause eternal sleep buildup. Is that death? Silver Sword of St. Trina. What? It's 14 intelligence again. Silver Sword of St. Trina, now stained the color of velvet, inflicts eternal sleep. When St. Trina was abandoned, the faint light purple mists coalesced into an intoxicating deep purple cloud. What are my stats right now? Intelligence is 11. Is there stuff I could take? I'd rather have 3 in mind than 3 in intelligence, but I don't know, maybe not? It's really tempting to try to put some intelligence, to get some intelligence for that, because that sounds like if I could do like a dual St. Trina's sword thing, that would be pretty neat. No, learn the lessons of the past. I'm not going to Savage Claw it. See, look how less dead I am, and how not on the floor I am. Nectar Blood Burgeon, is this new? No, this is the offshoot from Burgeon forth with nectar like blood of abandoned Trina pooled. Oh, look at that. Brave Glovewort 3. Boy, I'm glad I backtracked for this. Like, super glad. So where do we go from here? Now that we did that. Right, it's this thing. This is literally the place where I died, so let me, again, not do that. Okay. I was hoping it could interrupt it. Don't laser beam. What the hell? No, 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 no. Okay. We're gonna get sniped. Oh, you're luring me, but I don't have much choice. Ow! Nope! Nope, 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 nope. Alright. Clear one of those things. We really need to go back to striking weapons if we're going to be dealing with this. Gosh, I want gravity and fire and claws and all these and ranged attacks. Wait, what was that? Oh, you're still here. Does anyone play this game with the sound off? It's got to be much tougher. I guess, I mean, people who are hard of hearing, of course. How do they? Because it does make these games tougher. Do they have? Do you just pay much more attention to visual cues? Because there's some things that are only. There's got to be accessibility things that that make those easier. All right. Look. The other thing I've been I set up was, and oh no, I didn't buff any of these though. Shoot. I was gonna say I got like some bows that I might want to try out, but especially I want to try out Egon's bow, but nothing I can do right now. But maybe that's the next thing I buff is Egon's great bow. I see you. I mean, this works okay too. I just feel like it's good. These things can fly. Ah. Okay. So we gotta look for cover along the way, I think, because I don't want to just dodge, and we have to be wary of the bombs. Oh god, there's more. There's more from above. So even if I get to that one, it won't be safe. How do we deal with this? Is this safe? Not really. Not really. This at least is pretending to be safe. I think this is as safe from the above one at least. Is this gonna... Don't slime me. Is this gonna let me get up higher? Because I know I have to come back, but... Because I'm missing some stuff, but I just can't do anything with the sniper up there. Wait, I have the shield. Maybe the shield will get up to it? Where actually is it? Is it on the other side of this, maybe? Okay. Okay. Shield of Night is an interesting choice, too. But I don't know if the range is high enough, even if I had leveled it up, which I have not. Bomb. So we can... There's a left path and a right path. What's the left path? It is Bomb City. At least we can kind of trigger these in advance. What are you guarding? Nothing. Grave Glove Ward 8. Definitely not nothing. Oh, more of them. What does this all lead to? So that's where I came from. Yeah, that's all where I came from. Anyone else hearing a tinkling here? Hard to tell if it's the scarab tinkling or if it's just my tinnitus. Tinnitus, whatever, however you pronounce it, which sometimes comes and goes. So it's like, tinnitus is like if there's a scarab near you all the time. But it really did sound like there was a scarab. But no, I think I'm just on edge. Another Nectar Blood Burgeon. Yeah, I wonder if Trina's going to be a boss? Shoot. Or not. I wish I'd gotten rid of Scattershot Throw. Kind of a rhythm going here. Yeah. Dance. Dance. dance, hit, dance. Oh, shit. That throws it off. Hit, dance, hit, dance, hit, dance, hit, dance, hit, dance, hit, dance. Do the same thing for you. Okay. That went all right. Not too bad. I was worried when I saw the range things like it was... I was worried when I saw the range things like it was going to be the that awful nightmare place past the in Dark Souls 2 past the Mirror Knight. The place with all the sorcerers in the water. Oh no! I didn't see one below me. I thought I was safe. Okay. Look at that beautiful sight of grace. Well, so I expect one pretty soon at least. But alas, that's all the time I have for the moment. And so I think I'm going to actually have to wrap it up here. Apologies for that. One way or another, I feel like we're going to meet St. Trina very, very soon. Fissure Waypoint. I don't know. It seems very likely that she's a boss. Oh, look at that. She's a boss or he's a boss? The gender of Trina always escapes me. Well, it's been always a little bit ambiguous, I think. Or is it she? Also, yeah, I should have used Discus Curl. That was my bad. I don't know why I didn't. Again, I'm trying to use a lot of weapons. Sometimes I forget. I forget to do things. That was a really fun section. That platforming, the dodging, the lasers, that was a really, like, using terrain for cover. That was really fun. I really like that. Let me head back to the Table of Lost Grace and see if I can... I don't know if I want to level stuff up or level me up or what. My friend Proustian, who played Elden Ring on her channel and has just started the... though she won't be putting up videos for a little bit, she just started recording it ahead in advance for Shadow of the Erdtree. And so look forward to that. She said that on the Samurai playthrough, has very little strength, but she has enough strength to two-hand a Lion Greatbow. Oh, that's what I'll use this for. I was thinking, how do I use my runes? Anyway, she has I'll upgrade a bow. She's saying she has enough strength to two-hand a Lion's Greatbow. And I want to try that with Egon's, though, because I think I have enough strength to two-hand that, and all I have is two-handing. So let's try... Serpent Bow also is interesting. Poison seems like it kind of sucks in this game, but I will try upgrading Egon's Greatbow. Let me know if that is true, by the way, because Poison feels like it is, compared to some of the other things I can be doing, incredibly underpowered, but I was thinking of just trying it anyhow, because, like, Poison Hand, where was that? There's a fist weapon I got that, like, inflicts poison really easily. Seems fun. Yeah, and so maybe there's some ways that can make it work. I know there's a couple of poison-related things, but nothing that screams being all that great. Can I actually level up something like St. Trina's Torch or the Fire Breather Torch? I can. So if I ever want to use the Steel Wire Torch, I think I probably should level that up as well. Maybe even St. Trina's Torch. I think I'll level up St. Trina's Torch, because I have a way to do fire breathing damage with my flask now this seems a little bit unique and maybe could be fun. Yeah, so now we have leveled St. Trina's up to plus, St. Trina's torch up to +9, and also the great bow, Egon's, where is that? Yeah, Egon's great bow is up to +24 now. So I really want to try out Drake Hunt. I bought some of his bolts too, and so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this as they come out, and we'll see you next time as we continue past the Fissure Cross down into what is probably a Trina encounter of some form. All right, bye-bye.